Hi, welcome to Educator.com. As we continue our introduction into Adobe Illustrator CS6. And today we're going to talk about objects. Objects are made of strokes and fills and paths. And let's get right into it. Okay. The first thing we're going to deal with is a rectangle. Let me just choose a color to go with here. And choose my rectangle tool. So I can just drag with the rectangle, and also I can hold down the shift key to make a square. And with most of these tools, I can hold down the shift key to make any kind of proportional shape. Also, I can hold down the option key and pull right from the center, and it can go any shape I want. Now, if I want to pull from the center and have a square, I hold down Shift plus Option, and now I can pull from the center to get a square. Okay, and a lot of these tools also, you double click. This one doesn't have anything because it's just a rectangle. Okay, here, I double click. It's very odd because sometimes you double click on the tool panel, sometimes you double click here. So it's always hard to remember which is which. Okay, so in any case, we'll find out as we go along. All right, so I can click a rectangle and then a rectangle appears here. So I can set the numbers there and everything. So we're going to do this a few times, so don't worry if you missed it. Okay, so that is the rectangle. Okay, let's move on to the rounded rectangle. So the rounded rectangle works the same way, and I select it here, and then I just click and drag. Again, I can hold down the shift key to make a square or equally proportioned rounded rectangle, and option key to pull from the center, and shift option to constrain it to the shape of a rectangle. Okay, of a square. Now, we've been drawing in normal mode, so now we're going to do draw behind mode. So let's try that with the ellipse because I'm finished with the rounded rectangle. Oh, one more point with the rounded rectangle. Not quite finished yet, so double click here, and again you can see the points there. I can change the radius here with the rounded rectangle and put any of the numerical value I want, but also while I'm dragging, and we're in draw behind mode now, I can use the arrow key to change, but it's go up or down to change it to a square. So up, down. So there's where I have full control of the circumference of the corners. Okay, and now here you see it's drawing behind. Now watch as I pull here, it doesn't draw behind because these were in draw in normal mode. So now when I draw behind it with these, it goes behind it. So let's do that a little bit more. So that's the rounded rectangle. Now let's move on to ellipse.